Brag on successes that you've had in the past. Tables will turn quick, can't make another hit.
我在直播了，快点来支持一下你的变态吧！没有我的变态。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Greetings and welcome to 2K Sports. I rarely say greetings, but I just did.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. And as things get ready to... Thanks, David. And so often for NBA players, a high school coach is so much more than a coach.
It's a great point. I mean, I remember Washington Falls playing in college way back in the day, and you can see his...
The group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cantor, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Allison comes in for Taj Gibson. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's Andre Robertson in for Victor Wembanyama. So for Toronto right now, Perez in at point guard. Nogueira out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. Off the pick.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Prez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. And Prez recently doing something every NBA player dreams of as a kid. Signing a shoe deal. You figured it was only a matter of time.
And from what I've heard, there's some pretty generous checks coming his way as the company believes he could end up being the face of the basketball division in no time.
Well, many know about the tragedy that Prez has had to battle through the loss of his father. But he did have a great mentor in his life with his high school coach, Washington Falls.
Yeah, and when you talk to Prez about Coach Falls, he will just gush about how much he owes to him for helping him through his youth. He says he is the force in his life that keeps him grounded.
And again, no good by Toronto. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Westbrook.
No way.
Jam by Westbrook.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
He also is one of the most skilled finishers in the league. Yet another spectacular play.
Grant dishes to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Collison. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And the Thunder from 2011 to 2014 made the Western Conference Finals twice, as well as the NBA Finals, while still one of the youngest teams in the league. They had, Greg, all the makings of a dynasty.
You felt like they were destined to win a championship and maybe multiple ones. Now you're not so sure. It's a tough business, and being very good often isn't good enough.
The Thunder leading by 5. Takes the 3. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got 5.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
They're beginning to put it all together, in my opinion, and take control of this game.
Joseph with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
He really did an outstanding job setting up his teammates as well. The defense could not figure out where the ball was going to go next.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
Here's Prez.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Here's Roberson. He's covered by Joseph. here is Grant. 9 points last game out. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Joseph. Buries the long-range jumper. Joseph's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 8.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Nogueira kicks to Joseph. He feeds it to Prez. Now here's Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tucker tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Prez. Kicks to Nogueira. Banked in off the glass.
Just unreal awareness by Prez, spotting this guy wide open and whipping the ball over to him.
Left side Westbrook. Joseph with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there.
干擾行動出咗未啊 ？PC 版啊！
Down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
邊個3秒啊？邊個上使3秒啊？好累啊！3秒定5秒啊？禁區。
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Grant sets a screen.
No way,
and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Can you believe this? The defense has no answers. He's been unconscious this quarter.
And Kevin, what's remarkable to me about Westbrook is that as much as he is used in the offensive game plan, I mean, this is a guy that is the focal point in terms of how they're going to play. That's a tremendous amount of pressure on the player, no matter how talented he is. And a huge lead here early to start.
The game plan is working to perfection so far. Didn't take them any time to get into rhythm.
Powell kicks to Nogueira. Young outside. And there's Prez on the assist from Young.
And you got to admire the attitude of Prez, staying with his shot despite the D being all over.
The dish to Westbrook. 1 second left. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
And Corey Joseph, born in Toronto, gives us his thoughts about returning north of the border via free agent.
Oh, I played a big part in that. You know, ever since I was growing up, I was a Toronto Raptors.
And haven't won a championship with the Spurs. Russell Westbrook in for Andre Robertson. And Toronto will go for a different look here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Joseph, he's checked in for Young. And Prez is subbed in for Levins. So for Toronto right now, Prez, he's in a point guard. P.J. Tucker is out there with Nogueira. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Joseph in at the 2 spot. Every year, they'll always put out an NBA survey of who is the toughest to guard. No surprise that Russell Westbrook is almost always at the top of the list in those surveys. He just, Greg, strikes fear in opposing defenders.
And Kevin, it's a result of several factors in terms of why he tops that list. He has the game and the body to punish you for all 4 quarters, and he never lets up in his intensity. And also a knack for putting players who are caught sleeping on posters. It is both physically and mentally draining guarding a guy like Westbrook.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems at times that Russell Westbrook can put up a triple-double at will. But he said, everybody thinks that I care about numbers and things like that, but I really don't. I don't think about who shoots, how many times they shoot. That really doesn't matter to me. I just like to win. All that matters is if we win. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., one of the most competitive players in the NBA. And Joseph kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Joseph. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
In that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
The defense had no answer for them whatsoever, and they feasted on every opportunity they got in that one.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Great look there, but off target. Here's Prez. That shot, no good.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocated him at the point of attack.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Traps in the tray. Westbrook's got 9 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Powell, the pass to Prez. He dishes it to Tucker. And again, Toronto no up. The Thunder leading by 22. 4-3, Westbrook. They grab their own miss. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he knocks down the first one. Steve, I still remember when you went to Atlanta in that trade from Miami. Pretty much everyone agreed it was a heist. It was a steal for the Hawks. Do you think we see less lopsided trades these days?
Yeah, we do, Kevin. Reason why? Because of the salary cap. You're trying to match money and money together. And I think right now, Kevin, you're starting to see because of the contract situations, you want value for value. So they're not as lopsided as they used to be.
6 on the shot clock. Powell for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Robertson dishes to Westbrook. Here's Cantor. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Toronto is such an explosive offense. They can torch you in so many ways. Steve, how do you contain the Raptors?
Well, they play such a slow pace. Some people don't realize the efficiency of this offense. I think the main key is you have to try to keep them off the free throw line. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
And Toronto making a change here. Carroll's checked in.
What quickness to the hole. Gotta love whenever Prez is going right into the D like he does there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the call will be against Prez. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that one falls for Westbrook.
The Raptors have made steady progress offensively. You think back to 2012, they were one of the 6 least efficient offenses in the league. The last couple seasons, top 5.
And it's in there. Ibaka's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
There's a screen by Cantor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And Smitty, if you had to nitpick the Raptors offense, what is it they could do to get even better?
Well, I think from the three-point line, they were 4th in three-point percentage last season, but only 19th in attempts. I think they could stand to shoot a few more out there at the same time. I like their mentality of attacking and getting into the lane.
Passes it to Joseph. Down low, stolen by Collison. Grant gets a wide open look, and again, no good by Oklahoma City. The shot's good from Cantor.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
And he's not going to back off. Even with that big lead, he's going to get more motivated to keep stretching out their lead.
Now Prez, 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Drops one in from the wing. Prez has got 4 points in the quarter.
And to Prez, it doesn't matter if the D is there. He's burying the shot in their faces no matter what.
And Robertson kicks to Westbrook. It's stolen by Ibaka. Prez with the ball. 7 points in the game. Feeds it to Joseph. Dishes it to Prez. Ibaka outside. Shoots.
Guam.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A shot's good from Westbrook.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
The feed to Powell. Stolen by Grant. Got a piece of it. So as we conclude the first.
Thank you, Westbrook. 俾人炒啊！俾人炒啊！炒25分。
Hustle up. We have 2 more quarters to make this right. Westbrook is forcing the issue, gentlemen. We need to step up our defense. He's made 5 3-pointers tonight. That cannot continue. So I want bodies on him constantly. No space. We're gonna smother him out there. Pressure's on them, gentlemen. Make them earn every single point.
The Skydance spread rising 200 feet above I-40 has quickly. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor, he's checked in for Adams. Allison comes in for Taj Gibson. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's Roberson in for Victor Oladipo. And then for Toronto, Powell, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Corey Joseph comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Prez is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Westbrook and Robert. Whoa!
Good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Well, Steve, you won a sportsmanship award that is revered by so many in the NBA, and always a pretty significantly even-keel disposition, always first class with the media, one of the best guys always in the league to talk to. We see other players like, Kevin Garnett, Russell Westbrook, a little bit more fiery. What are the advantages to either approach?
It is. I mean, it's just preference. I was a guy who was kind of fiery, like a lot of talkative, but I think also just like those guys, we get a chance to know more about them off the court. They are good guys. You have different depositions on the floor than off. And I like Kevin Garnett and Russell Westbrook, totally different off the court.
Well, I know Garnett, he is as good a guy as there is.
He is. He's first class. Now on the court,
tough competitor.
He'll go at you.
He will.
Just like Russell.
Yes. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got his second bucket of the night. The Thunder leading by 20. Here's Roberson. 5 points in the game. Westbrook lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Westbrook's got 45 points. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Powell. He's tightly guarded. Prez passes to Powell. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now here's Grant, guarded by Powell, and Westbrook gets it to go.
When he's that close inside and the defender is giving up that much height, it's over.
Prez dishes to Ibaka. And the pass to Prez, goes back up. And he overshot that one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here's Westbrook. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Cantor's shot is off. Raptors trail by 21. Stolen away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Roberson. He hits it from 9. Roberson's got 7 points in the game.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
They have a huge advantage in fast break points today. Reason why they have guys who want to get out and run.
Back to Joseph. Ibaka with a screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's Prez. No good off the back of the rim. The Thunder leading by 23. And Roberson kicks to Grant. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
I'll tell you what, his shot's off, but the rest of the team is on. That's why they're still winning.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Westbrook.
Way up there.
And how about the look at the midair theatric switching hands before the slam?
Wow, added just a touch of class to that throwdown. Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Raptors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And what makes Perez special is his passion for the game. Any weakness he has, he works tirelessly to make it a strength.
Stolen by Joseph. Pulls up. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Nails the wide open jump shot. Ibaka's got 7 points for the quarter.
He is nearly impossible to guard from the three-point line when he gets a good look in a little space.
1:16 left in the third quarter. There's a screen by Kanter. Trying his luck deep. No good from Grant.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And Adams sends it back. Westbrook passes to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Stolen by Joseph. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Ibaka sets the pick for Joseph. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
And Corey Joseph has shown that he is one of the best backup point guards in the NBA. Just runs the team perfectly. Smitty eats minutes, played solid defense, and keeps everything running smoothly with the second unit.
You need a floor general like Corey Joseph coming off the bench. Joseph is one of the best in the game at making that happen. Most teams would be happy with him as a starter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Oladipo. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 11 points for Victor Oladipo. Raptors trail by 21. Prez dishes to Joseph. They set the pick. Off the screen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. So for Toronto right now, Prez in a 2-guard. E.J. Tucker is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Nogueira, and it's Levens in at the point.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Powell kicks to Prez. He feeds it to Nogueira. And a wide open look for Levens. A 3-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
That's the muscle Gibson has, just concentrating on his shot despite the D roughing him up.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Steven Adams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kanter. Renas is checked in for McDermott. And Cole subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Levens kicks to Prez. Cole with the rebound. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, no.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Will it go? Here's Nogueira. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. And the free throw drops for Nogueira. Hey, Steve, when you think about team basketball and chemistry, the value of winning, what attributes make for a great teammate?
I think, first of all, unselfish. I think a guy just wants to do whatever it takes just to win. And it's not about his individual awards, and also a guy that wants to make you better.
What about the guy you don't like? What about the guy who's not a good teammate?
You know that guy is selfish, and that guy is always huddling up with a lot of guys, having these small conversations, talking about what's going wrong.
Well, what do you do about it?
You got to kind of weed those guys out. You got to have guys all on the same page. I think it's a team effort, but also it's the coach, general manager, and the leaders of the team to kind of weed him out.
Great perspective. Here's Cole. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots the three. He doesn't hit that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's Powell. From past the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Couldn't have been more wide open on that one.
Well, Smitty, the replay system becoming more and more a factor for NBA officiating these days. What do you think of the way it's playing out?
You know, I like it, Kevin. The only part I have a problem with is how much time is taking. I think they can get to an answer quickly. I'd be okay with it.
So you think it's slowing down the game unnecessarily?
Yeah, I think so a little bit. On certain plays, it's obvious what the call is. I think they got to get right to it.
Levens passes to Prez. In the corner, it's Levens. Lock at 6. Here's Prez. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Collison's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Cole. Outside Collison. Kicks to Grant. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Nogueira pulls it in. Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And what a huge standout performance it was for Westbrook. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Back to Collison. Oklahoma City moving it around. Grant kicks to Cole. And the Thunder another 3.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
They did. Fantastic run here to really put this game to bed.
Here's Tucker. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about...
Unless it's stupid paper, how about the Studebaker with Anita Baker?
Yo, so I got some soda, some chips, and salsa, I think?
It's whatever, bro.
All right, no salsa. Here come the finger roll. Nice catch. All right, let's get it started.
Pass some sticks over here.
Yo, man, in college, we used to play for Gatorades.
Oh, we used to play for meal swipes.
Oh, man. I'm
still cute. All my women play the show me play some melon and prosciutto. Left-handed make the fender cry. Count money with a reverent smile, a devil's eye. Half cherry Ricky and Gemini. Dump Pete from Jump Street and turn your chest plate to lunch meat. I'm in the looking like a young me. Now these don't wanna be chubby. I switched the season, now the hair's curl. Tan skin, I need a girl. Cause James Brown said it's a man's world. In a Trans Am twirl. The handle made of pearl. That's just daddy's little girl. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let him. Kiss my mother on the cheek. Tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. Come on. Please. Come on, kid. Sweet. Come on, kid.
文琴呢？哎呀！ 运。